What's up, guys? Back again for another video, and gonna be more of a discussion. Lately, wow, have I been throwing rants up the ass? Probably gonna get them again sometime during the summer, maybe even after. Who knows? But yeah, I'm ready to go back to doing some discussions. Gonna slowly cover pay-per-views. I got a new series called Wrestling Tragedies. That'll be up soon. The first one is Randy Orton going to AWOL. So that'll be something you should keep your eye out. I'm also going to be uploading here soon, probably in the next week or so, Rivalry 9, The Rock versus Mankind. I usually don't give the spoilers out like that, but maybe if you're interested in seeing any of those in the future, subscribe up above if you have not, or just keep an eye on this channel, as that will be happening sooner than later. But today's discussion is, should TNA bring back King of the Mountain? Let's start with the simple answer, which I like to do. Yes! Yes, they should bring back King of the Mountain. For maybe newer TNA fans, with TNA lately, they got the 2 hours about a couple years ago during, I think around the time they actually ended King of the Mountain, believe it or not. The new talent adding, RVD, Jeff Hardy, Mr. Anderson, etc. The whole Monday Night War shit, I guess you can call it, even though it was kind of a fail in the end. So, some people might have actually just discovered TNA recently and not actually seen King of the Mountain. And later, when I'm done kind of really explaining why they should bring back King of the Mountain, I'm going to name them other couple match types I really, really miss. Because I never really noticed till now how many things TNA got rid of, which were so freaking awesome, so different, and now they're trying to be this ripoff of WWE. But King of the Mountain's pretty much this. It sounds kind of cheesy the way you win the match, but it's actually better than it looks. So there's 5 people. Simple 5. There's a cage outside the ring. Pretty much, let's say we have AJ, Christopher Daniels, Kaz, Abyss, and Angle, okay? The 3 X Division newbies that are feuding in whatever, Abyss and Angle. Let's say Angle pins Abyss. Abyss has to go to the cage outside the ring for 2 minutes, and then Kurt Angle, he can bring a ladder into the ring because the belt's hanged up above. The belt will be at the announcer's table, or somebody, like a referee, will have it outside. They've done it both ways. You grab the belt, and you gotta hang up the belt. You gotta get a pinfall, A, because they'll put them in the cage, which is nice. Limit down to 4 people, sometimes even 3. There can be more than 1 person in the cage. And of course, that's what qualifies you to hang up the belt. Also, on top of that, you can pin somebody else as many times as you want. Angle could go pin AJ, Kaz, and Abyss, okay? There's no limit of pinfall, so it's putting people in the cage. So it's kind of like smart mark, if you will. It kind of gives that psychology, oh, now they can't even win the match, even if they have a pinfall. So really, it gives an interesting flow. It gives 5 people a main event spot. It helped Bobby Roode. It's helped people like Jarrett, believe it or not, and AJ, a Christian during his time in TNA. A lot of people got a prominent spot in this type of match, and the reason they got rid of it is absolutely idiotic. Do you want to know what our main event last year instead of King of the Mountain was? Jeff Jarrett versus Kurt Angle. Yeah, exactly. And what else? We got a great champion in Bobby Roode. Some might say not. He's got so many challengers. It's not like he's limited to challengers. He could face RVD again. He could face Mr. Anderson. He could face Jeff Hardy. Face James Storm. Abyss's return. Why not? Kurt Angle's rising up the ladder. AJ's proving he's still got it. A lot of people, isn't there? And of course, being obvious, sometimes, even if you have 5 people, one of those are obviously not going to win. So what's wrong with throwing an AJ in there? Great spot. Do a flip off the cage or something. So why the hell not have a King of the Mountain match when you have enough people to? Not only just do we literally have enough people, but so many of these people are main event contenders. Like WWE, if you're to do a King of the Mountain, if you will, who could you have? Cena, I guess, since he's doing his own fucking thing. Punk, Bryan, Orton? You see what I mean? It's like a fucking clusterfuck into the TNA's got, believe it or not, a prominent kind of way. They got all these main eventers. Yes, it's still kind of a scattered mid-card and undercard, but just here's everyone else right now. Here's mostly the main event, the people I kind of named, or just kind of going back and forth. And of course, you got your women's division in TNA. You got your tag team division in TNA. I like how they're starting to get their tag team division. But you just got all these selections here in TNA. And it's really, if you look at it straight up, it's way more organized than WWE. And I'm even going to go as far as say, as TNA's got a better roster right now than WWE. Yeah, I said it. I think as of right now, TNA has a better roster than WWE. God kill me. Ooh, whatever. I just think they do. My opinion. Or at least better talent, if you will. But yeah, it's just, if they really want to say, oh, we're going to give credit to tradition. We love what we've done in the past. Give us King of the Mountain. How many people have ranted about this shit, wanting it back? How many people said, wow, what a crazy-ass match. This is something different. So why would you get rid of it, TNA? Why in the world would you cancel something that you guys actually created that was very original back in 2005 when a lot of people didn't even know what the hell you were? I didn't even know about you guys in 2005, and I try to keep track with wrestling even outside. So seriously, why in the world would you not? Why would you not bring back King of the Mountain? Here's a couple other matches now I'm done with King of the Mountain. Remember the little Steel Asylum with the X Division guys? You know, the red circular cage. You saw on January 4th, 2010, when Jeff Hardy returned, the Hogan debut, you know, all that shit. And, you know, you climb up the cage. It was stolen from the Mexican idea. I believe it was AAA Wrestling, believe it or not. I think it was, but don't hold me to that. Yeah, you climb up the cage, there's a hole in the roof, and you climb out of the cage by winning. Whoever climbs out first wins. Basic match, really, if you think about it, but it was interesting. It was different. So what did they do? Hey, let's be more like WWE. Let's cancel it. Another example of a match they kind of canceled out of the blue? Dun 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 dun. I'll tell you what. The World X Cup. Team Mexico, Team Japan, Team International, whatever you want to call it. Team UK even. They got Mark Haskins, there's one off the list. Doug Williams, he's not doing shit. Hell, even Magnus, since he might end up breaking up with Joe as it looks like. Team Japan, you've gotten foreigners before. Team Mexico, same concept. You've gotten other people from different promotions before, especially with your link with AAA Wrestling. So why did you stop doing the X Cup? Because you want to be more like WWE? Stupid ass reason. That's what made you guys unique. That's what made it not watching the same exact thing. When I see Bobby Roode, I almost see like a cock-up, weird, weaker version of a Triple H. When I see Jeff Hardy, seems like I've seen it before in WWE. When I see Kurt Angle, seems like I've seen it before in WWE, just older. See what I'm saying? A lot of this shit is the same freaking concept as WWE. They got rid of the World X Cup, they got rid of the Steel Asylum, they got rid of King of the Mountain. And now what do we have in TNA that's different? Different from WWE. Do we really have anything, guys? Seriously. It's just a couple, 3 matches. I know I'm missing one, god damn it. No. Oh, well, here's one. You know how sometimes they would just get 10 X Division guys, put them outside the ring, you know. Anybody can be tagged in. Notice that a lot of stuff also was stopped when we got the 4-sided ring. What made you different from WWE? More than anything, from even an obvious fan standpoint? Oh, would it be a 6-sided ring? Would it? I think so. I think that's what made you not only really different from the WWE, it made you different from Ring of Honor, and really for an American corporation, it made you really different from everyone else. So, different? Nah, why would we be different, man? Let's do the same thing that everyone else is doing. Why the fuck not? Whatever. The point I'm trying to prove is that a lot of great things that people might have not seen, the World X Cup, like I mentioned, the Team Mexico, Team Japan, Team International, Team UK, anything like that, Team USA, Team TNA, you know, all this shit was canceled because they wanted to be the same. King of the Mountain, because it was different, I don't know. Steel Asylum, too dangerous to be like WWE. Was that it? The Gauntlets, that too different? I guess so. But, you know, whatever. That's really TNA's choice. But comment below, what do you think? Do you think they should bring back King of the Mountain? If nothing else, if you have to forget about the Steel Asylum, so be it. Forget the Gauntlets, whatever. A lot of stuff you can forget, and I can just be okay. But King of the Mountain's not an exception. King of the Mountain's a creative match, creative concept that they'd be really idiotic to not bring back. So again, comment below. Do you think they should bring back King of the Mountain? Of course, subscribe up there. give this the old thumbs up, and that's about it from this guy. We'll talk to y'all later. Peace.